Hi there, my name is Sarah Graber. I am a kinesiologist practicing at Habitat Health. Today I'm going to take you through a little bit of core work, so some really nice deep core work. We're not doing sit-ups to make the pretty abs or anything. We're working really nice and deep to get our core stabilized. This is really good if you have any pain in the hips, pain in the back. Strengthening up the core can help support you through a lot of rehab. Okay, so before we start any movement here, we're going to activate our core. So to do that, coming onto your back, making sure that you're nice and comfortable. I want a tiny little bit of space in my low back here, but I don't want to press in and I don't want to have a huge arch. So finding a neutral, you might want to rock through your pelvis a little bit here and make sure that you can fit a few fingers underneath the back. You want to maintain that throughout the exercise. And then we're going to activate the core. So finding your pokey hip bones at the front here. And then your fingers are going to come in about an inch and then down about an inch. If you're relaxed, it's going to be nice and spongy. If I engage, you're not going to see it here. I'm going to feel a little bit of a wall like against my fingers. If I engage too much and I'm poking in, my fingers are going to pop out like that, and we don't want that. That's too much. We're engaging our outer muscles and we want to engage our lower deep muscles here. So finding that really gentle wall, it's almost like you're adding like a top layer of saran wrap really deep into your core. So finding that guy, and you want to maintain that throughout the exercise. So first one here is heel slides. So ideally if you're on a floor that you can slide on, wearing socks, put a cloth under your feet, whatever works best for you. You're going to take a nice big inhale and exhale. Maintain that core there. Inhale, slide one heel out, and exhale, slide in. Good. Inhale, other foot, and exhale in. Now while you're doing this, you might feel, if your core isn't engaged, you might feel your pelvis tipping side to side. So we want to maintain that pelvis neutrality, and we're doing that by engaging my core. So as I slide my leg out, nothing else in my body is moving. All right, so second one here, we're still finding that engagement. So find your hip bones. We're in 1 inch, down 1 inch. Find that really gentle wall. And then we're going to do knee fallout. So there's two variations to this. So the first one would be to have your knees fall out together. So I'm taking an inhale down and then exhale, put them in. Inhale out. Exhale together. So that's variation one. Now the next one is actually harder, but we're doing it with one leg. And the reason that it's harder is that we're not getting that balance as we tip out, but we have to engage the core a little bit more so that I don't flop open to this side. So if I'm relaxed, I'm just going to fall, my whole pelvis is going to fall with my leg. If I'm engaged and I inhale out, my pelvis stays neutral, and then exhale in. And then you would alternate here. So inhale, leg out, exhale in. And then you're just alternating side to side here. All right, third exercise we have here is knee lifts or marches. So same thing, we want neutral pelvis. We're finding our core. So hip bones at the front, come in 1 inch, down 1 inch, find your gentle wall. Take a nice big inhale. And then on your exhale, knee comes up. Good. Inhale down and alternate, knee comes up. And we're just alternating here. One thing I do want you to be aware of is not using your foot that's on the ground in order to lift. So it's going to look like this, and that's when I get into a tuck of the pelvis and I'm not actually engaging my core, I'm using my leg to push myself up. So when you're in this position, finding your core, nice big inhale, exhale, lift that leg. I should not have a lot of weight on this bottom foot, so you should actually not really feel the ground much at all or be able to lift it off. You can keep it there for stability, but just to do a quick check so that you're not pushing into the ground, make sure that you can easily float that foot.